Oh, right there, 23. Let's get these guys. But yeah, we want income from all of our. What the? Excuse me, sir. I did not see him. He was in the castle, wasn't he? Get down from your horse, sir. That's right. Ooh, that guy got doinked. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of Bogarts Adventures. That's this handsome man right here. And his little guppy fish of the Olonators. I think we're the Olonators. We are the Olors. Alright, Bogart of the Olors. Yeah, that Olors. Saying that so often is gonna constantly tongue twist me a little bit. But I've got what could you say? Got a broader idea of what we're gonna do for this campaign. Uh, in the previous episodes, I was playing with the experience of me just getting back into the game, but I've taken the weekend off to practice on another account, see what I missed out on, review all the patch notes of 1.56, and I believe I have come with an idea. In the other gameplay or in the other game I was playing, I didn't upload it. Uh, that way I could, just get a better gist of the game, get a better feel for the commands. In the other playthrough, I quickly, the second I got to tier 4 on the clan tier, I immediately went and I started my own kingdom to see how that was and how it progressed over the years, because the last time I played was, I don't even know the patch, but it was like when the game was released, it was fresh and it was hard to do anything solo kingdom wise, and even in that playthrough, it's a little rough financially. I think more financially unable to maintain the castles that I have. Uh, so I have a different way I'm gonna go about it in this playthrough. In my other game, I believe I took over. I just took over. Where's the castle at? Oh wait, it's on this side. Huh? Is the castle placement different? I think the castle placement is a little different. Wait, no. Rotea, where's Rotea? Rotea's over here. Alright, so I took over this area. I have Gersegos Castle and I have Hertegio or Hertogea Castle. These two castles, with the garrison troops and all of my companions working on caravans, are not doing so hot. But I do believe that that's the way to go. I just need to do it earlier when it comes to companions. So in this playthrough, we're going to start now. Just to recap a little bit, we are Bogart. We have some decent one-handed throwing athletics, some charm and leadership going. I'm going to want to start working on scouting and medicine. These are great. I'm going to need another point, and that point is going to have to go into this in order to get this 7 veterans, because once we start getting our tier 4s and we want to get them up into the tier 5s, they're going to take a lot longer. The process from here to here is going to take a lot longer to get. Upgrade 1014. So there's a 300 experience gap. There's a 300 experience gap in all of them. But as we keep going, we're going to be fighting less and less, and we're going to be focusing more on diplomacy and relations with the nobles inside of cities. Because I went and read the patch note. Ooh, did I just click that? Okay, we're good. I read the patch notes and I totally forgot, or I skipped over the part where you can leave a companion in one of these cities and that companion can gain you more relationships with them, which helps you get these powerful influence troops, which can lead to the Patanian Fions or the cataphracts of the Imperial, or the other guys, the Khan's guards. I forgot what these guys were. Or at least I know what they are. I don't remember their name. It starts with like an S or something. Star something. shoot, let's see if we can figure that out just to get that out of the way. Now I'm curious. They are cavalry, they are sturgeon. Where am I? Sturgia. They are, there we go. It's actually not an S at all. Oh, sturgeon Drusinix? Drusinix? I believe it's Drusinix. Hopefully I'm not pronouncing that wrong. Druzinic. But yeah, our companions can actually work on getting better relationships with the nobles in cities and in towns. So what I'm gonna do in this gameplay is I'm gonna actually ally with Britannia, and the troops that I have now. In the last playthrough, we just recruited them from. It was one of the quests. I think it was the Deserters quest. We are gonna not use them. We're gonna get rid of them, and there is no way of. Maybe I could donate them. Am I able to donate them? I don't want to get rid of them just by like deleting them. But I don't remember if there's another way. So I'm definitely gonna get rid of all the prisoners. We don't need to worry about those guys. Is there a way to? Oh, there's a tournament. I can. Yeah, what is it? Comfortable at it, whatever. I can work on that. What is it called? Get back in the groove of things. It's been a couple of hours since I played, honestly. So I'm a little rusty again. Gotta warm myself up. There you go. But yeah, I don't see a way. Let me if I just talk to what I'd have to go into the keep, which I don't feel like doing that. Spending 750 just to talk to someone to give them troops might actually increase relations. Actually, I should try that. Was my eye messed up? Okay, no, it was just a loading thing. 750, we're not losing too much. I am gonna, for research purposes, hope that somebody's in here. Let's see. Madame, I have a proposal. I cannot give troops away. Alright, so wasted 750 gold. Let's maybe Galadog. It's oh, that's another thing. We need to actually let's bookmark that Galadog guy. Where does the bookmarks even go? Where does bookmarks go? It'd be cool to see the bookmarks. Alright, thank you, madam. It'd be cool to. Let's just talk to all these guys and see if they have any of the quests. I'm pretty sure they don't. I don't remember any of these names for the Nether Folly quest. Well, let's just get this out of the way with introductions and whatnot. None of them. So it'd be cool if the bookmarks would show like somewhere, so I can keep track of who the nobles or the leaders of the clans. I would say. Because obviously I can go here and be like, oh, Monchug or Caladog or who is this Unikid, but to be able to quick tab through the bookmarks be very helpful. Ragavod? Yeah. But where? Home, settlements, visited, home, heroes. Like I bookmarked them, but I don't know where they go. Oh. Alright, so it actually shows up here, which is not actually too bad. Oh, faction leader, and makes it a lot. Yeah, let's just bookmark all the main head guys. Lucan, ruler of the northern. If you guys didn't know, these are all the rulers of the empires. Or not the empire, but the empires that are govern the kingdoms. Might be the better word. Dirt. That should be all of them. This guy's just dude. Yep, that should be all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kingdoms, I believe it is. Is there one more I'm missing? Garios, there we go. That's why I didn't feel right. Alright. We have our leaders here with the bookmark, which actually I'm probably going to use more often. We are actually going to do that with the Battanians. We're going to go with the Fiend Champions. We're going to bookmark these guys, set them at the top. These are the If you guys don't know, these are the tier 6. They are the only they're the units that the only I believe only the powerful influencers give. So it takes a while to get them, but they are insanely good. 220 handling, two-hand handling, bows at 260, athletics 170. You compare that to a normal troop, it is a big difference. Where are you? Da, 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 da. Okay, it's not gonna bring up the entire. Hold up. Hold up. Archer, militia. That's not the right one. God damn it. It's so much easier just to search it. Britannian. I spelled Britannian wrong. Veteran. Veteran. They don't have Archer? Yeah. Hold up. Hold up. Militia veteran? No, that's the same one I clicked earlier. So we go into old. Okay. What are they called? Oh yeah, they don't have an archer faction in this one. I forgot about that. They are honestly the only archer units in the Britannias, which is interesting. It's a high focus on cavalry mixed with the skirmishers and two-handers, which makes this interesting. Makes it very interesting. I'm gonna bookmark all the top tier 5s so that if I ever come into this units list, I have an easier access towards them. But yes, the Britannian champion, I don't have anyone to compare it to in the Britannian nation, but if you were to compare it to the Imperial Veteran Archer, which is arguably one of the better archers in the game, between this one and the xNawai Master Archer. As you can see, 160 bow compared to the 260 bow. I think it was 260. Their one-handed is 130, while the other guys were 220 two-handed, and then their athletics is 130 compared to the Fion champions having 170. So there's a big difference between the regular tier 5 units and the tier 6 noble line, which, yeah. So in this playthrough, we're going to be trying to start off with more Britannians as much as possible, because I do believe somewhere along the line in the next couple patches, I'm not sure if they've implemented it already, but there are going to be cultural bonuses. Sadly, I picked my I am not a part of Britannia, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of like, oh, should I start a new playthrough and whatnot, da da da. But we're gonna stick with it. Uh, there is the option to just use the Volandian culture, which I may consider now actually. I need to make that decision now because if I decide not to, then that's not a good thing, you know. Sadly, well, I mean the Volandian Banner Knight is really good. This is their tier 6 unit. But it's not like disgustingly good in my opinion. Or at least I haven't really tried them. I haven't gotten a huge feel for them. So I'm not entirely sure if they're the best unit in general. But as you can see, even these guys, these sharpshooters are amazing. They're a little bit better than I believe the Imperial ones. They're slightly better. Armor-wise, I can't recall. But the difficulty getting up to them, the Imperial ones are a little better, if I remember correctly, because their firing rate, their missile speed compared to the Imperials. Crossbow, veteran. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's almost 100. Where am I going? Imperial. Yeah, 97 compared to 90. They shoot a little bit faster, but compared to the Imperial Palatines, these guys shoot at 95. Oh, wait. Missile speed 80. They actually made some changes there. They shoot slower than. Their accuracy is better. Missile speed 90. I'm seeing that right? Oh, shoot. Okay. xNawai. I spelled that wrong. Let us compare it to the xNawai Master Archer. 78. Oh man, those crossbows are so good now. Their missiles. Oh, so the missile speed is, I believe, from what I could tell, is the amount of time it takes them to reload and shoot again, which makes a big difference. The speed, actually, I'm not sure if that's a travel time. I might be comparing the wrong thing. So it's probably the speed, which is 89, because if I remember correctly, these guys shoot insanely fast compared to everyone else. Yeah, so they're extremely slow. It wouldn't have made sense for the crossbows to be shooting faster than the archers. So yeah, sorry. I got the wrong information on that, but their speed is 62, which makes them shoot a lot slower compared to other archers. But when you compare this one to the... Where is it at? Keep going back. Did I click between them that much? But when you compare them to these guys are slightly better overall stats-wise. But their infantry is not too hot when it comes to... These guys are probably pretty good. They're a lot armored now. A lot more armored. I don't really care for the pikeman is what... Like, he just looks lackluster and he's only got so much when it comes to an infantryman. He doesn't even have a shield. This guy doesn't have a shield either, which makes him extremely vulnerable to horse archers and to just archers in general. This armor is not going to be able to cut it in terms of defense, which is funny because he starts with a shield, then he loses it. And it looks like he's in his portrait here with a two-handed weapon, but it's actually a one-handed. Then he gets his two-handed when he's not standing like he's using it to. Okay, I don't know. But the only thing I would care for in the Vlandian tree, it would be these. So maybe I should make my guy Vlandian. These guys are extremely good. Their armor isn't the best, and they got a bucket on their head, which makes them look a little eh. But they do hold their own. They're gonna be tanky enough. They have a shield, which is amazing. Um, they hold their own. They're gonna hold the line. But between these guys and the Vlandians, sorry, the Britannians, I'm crossed on who I want to play as. The cultural bonuses, if they're implemented, I don't recall if they're set to the team, but I should have chosen Battanian if I was going to be playing with these Battanian troops. Technically, I can just play it and go along with whatever, because later on all the troops are going to get mixed up anyways, but I wanted to stay kind of true in the early game to a certain faction. It's not like we gain any influence from these, but I really like the Battanian Fiends. And right now I'm set with a bunch of Imperials, honestly. Mainly because we grabbed those early on. Shoot. Requires a warhorse to upgrade this guy, and he's going to be upgraded into the Banner Knight, which is pretty good, honestly. Alright, I think I'm going to make up my mind, and we're just going to go. We're just going to keep going. But we're going to try and only focus on the Battanian troops. If we can get other troops, we can get other troops. That's fine. That's cool. But as of the state of the game, we are going to try and align ourselves with the Battanians. And then we're going to carry through, try to demolish whatever, but not make them too powerful. Because if we're too powerful, at some point I do want to try and twist it back to where I'm when we get to the Nether Folly quest, which we're going to have to focus hard on. Because that way we can get our brother. I wanna be able to take over the kingdom, start my own kingdom, you know? Take over the world. The world do. But yeah, for the early phase, because it's not as easy as it is to manage a kingdom on your own with just your companions. Once you hit clan tier 4, we are going to work with another kingdom until then. And yeah, sorry, I had to take some drink of some water. Hydrate myself. We're gonna go sell off all this. And we're gonna actually just grab a companion, because if we take a look at the list of heroes, we have wanderers, which are the companions we can recruit. I was hunting down I was extremely hunting down for someone with a, what was it, with the trade skill, so I can just throw them into a caravan, have them work the caravan. But it doesn't look like there is any. I believe it's the Swift tag. So you got like Aldrich the Loud. He's got nothing to do but combat. The Fish, which is weird. Apparently, Fish is scouting, but there's a lot of these which gives them a title at the end, and those titles go into what we call, or what is their skills based off of. Like this guy, he's actually got charm, so he is gonna be one I want to drop into cities. I have not actually seen this guy. Yakulin. We're gonna track Yakulin down. We're gonna go hunt for this guy. How many? Just to make sure. Sorry, my mind's all over the place right now. We can have up to 4 companions already. We can't have that many. I take that back. There is no limit on caravans. The parties are the ones that are limited. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus hard on getting companions. We're gonna go hunt down whatever that dude's name was. This guy, we're gonna bookmark him because we're gonna hunt him down. And what I was saying earlier is I was hunting down someone with a trade one so they can make their caravan work a lot better. This guy, the Lucky, he's got some great tactics and leaderships. We're gonna take him as well. Whoever's closer, we're gonna go over that in a second. We're gonna analyze that. Oh, the Golden, okay. And he's in Asgard, that's halfway across the world. But he is someone I want. The engineering one, we're not gonna look forward to because there is a website that is calculating what perks are working and what perks are not working. So far, the engineering skill, I believe I talked in my other playthrough, is not implemented at all into the game. So there's no point in working on that just yet. There's not even a point in putting a skill in for now. Another knowing. She-Wolf. So a lot of these guys are just combat based, like this, just combat. Did I just see coal biter? Someone eating coal over here? Alright. The knowing. Okay, I already saw this guy. I keep looking at that guy. The only other one that I would consider, besides Cow Thief maybe? No. Is a one with the what is it called? Off the top of my head, it is the roguery skill. Yes, it is the roguery skill. Because if you guys didn't know, whenever you go and you sell troops, prisoners to the my mind to the tavern district, you get roguery points. So if your companions get attacked by looters and whatnot while they're on the road, they capture prisoners, they have prisoners that they can sell, and that counts for the roguery skill. I believe some of them will have faster rating, bandit units require 20% cheaper wages, disguise, security, Let me just check if there's one for selling. Chance for them to surrender, improve relationships with the governed. Crime rating decreases. This one here is only battle loot, which actually might not be too bad. If they're getting loot, then they're selling all their stuff. They're actually making more money through the caravan that way. It's better than just sending out random oops, wrong buttons. Random wanderers and not getting anything out of it besides just their, at their fighting capabilities, which we're gonna look for that now. The Cow Thief guy was a scouting. How are you not a roguery if you're a Cow Thief? Like, just a little confused there. The Coal Biter didn't have the Prince. The Prince is actually 141. We're gonna bookmark him, but we're gonna compare him to that other guy, 162. He's in Provin. He's like right across the street. We'll keep an eye on him. Between all these guys, this is what we're looking for. Later on, there are going to be more that pop up, but for now, these are available because it's the earlier phase of the game. I keep clicking that guy. It's the name, man, the cold biting name. Long knife is 60. She's in Varcheg, which is up north from us, or at least from this camera angle. Smith. Smithing is another really good trait to have as a companion, but that is not what I'm focusing on this playthrough. Um, and it would make some serious money. They still haven't patched it. Yeah, so these are our options. Let me just double check. Did I double check who's in this tavern? Just the shield maiden lady, right? I could grab her just for the, stats, as well as the commander for my footmen, but I don't think I'll do that. She comes with her own hat. But yeah, okay, we're gonna target the, oh shoot, all these unique people. Wait, wanderers. Nice. We are gonna target whoever's closest with the. I really want to go and get this guy, Jacqueline. We already have Jacqueline marked. Varcheg 60. Where's the prince? There we go, the roguery guy. Another Oserai. Or was he the only Oserai from earlier? This guy's in Sturge. Oh, he's actually in Revelry. Yeah, he's in Sturgia right now. Not too hot, not too shabby. The Golden? The Golden is at Asgard. Let's double check where Asgard and that other castle are at. Both ends of the world. Alright, that's kind of unfortunate. We got Jacqueline down here. I don't know if it's Jacqueline or Jacqueline, but I'm trying to say it with an accent or whatever, just cause. Let's just sell this stuff real quick. Don't need any of that. They're gonna come with their own equipment, so I don't think I need these stuff for now. It'd be better to have the money while we travel. The javelins. We'll hold on to the javelins and the bows and all this extra stuff. What's our troop count at? 30? I have to keep in mind the herd penalty. It doesn't look like it's calculated right now. I think I'm at a good amount. 30 compared to like, oh, it's about 30 horses. We're good, we're good. Yeah, so if your horses or it's not just horses. It's like horses, sheep, cattle. If all that equals more than the amount of troops you have, you get a movement speed negative movement speed, which is not a bonus. I keep saying movement speed bonus, but it's not a movement speed bonus. But yeah, you'll move slower across the map if you have more horses than you do troops, because there's just not enough people manning. It makes sense. Kinda sucks because before, you would just stack in a whole bunch of horses and you're flying at 7 speed on the map, even if you weren't horsemen. But yeah, we gotta make them adjustments. I do like the realism. I have nothing to complain about it. But for now, we're at 3K. We were, I believe. I really want to just grab the shieldman and throw her in there. But we're gonna go and check out some quests, some more quests. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to progress. We got a lot to go and get to. Do I care about 10 looters? Nah, they're just gonna run away anyways. Couldn't decide there. I'm getting super indecisive because there's so many things that I need to do. So many things I want to do. And we're just moving at a different pace. Somewhat slower pace. Oh, right there. 23. Let's get these guys. But yeah, we want income from all of our what the? Excuse me, sir? I did not see him. He was in the castle, wasn't he? Charge! Gotta get these guys in there so we can get some loot. I don't know how the loot is distributed, but generally when these guys decide to help out, you'll come out with like 1 gold. It's like, really, bro? I'm pretty sure my dude's put in more work than that, even though you got 200 and I got like 10. But it's alright, I guess. We still get experience and morale. Morale. Morale is honestly not too hard to maintain in this game. So it's not something we're gonna concern ourselves with too much. No. Look, your guys all stopped. My guys, keep going. Come on, fisherman, run. I know I'm not leading by example, but hurry up. Maybe dwindle some of his troops. Just kidding. I mean, I did it, but you know, I'm not gonna kill him. Alright, these guys are still charging. That means there's still one or two alive. We don't want to end the battle just yet. Now the battle is over. That's how you can kind of tell. The bar's kind of small, so you can't see if there's anybody else alive or not. But that's how you can tell when your match is like really over, or when people have made it out. It's when everyone stops retreat or charging, and they're all just standing around cheering. If not, if there's a couple of guys charging and a couple guys standing around, then there are still people on the map that you need to chase down. Or else they're gonna be wandering around out here. Damn, I didn't get no points for that. What a guy. Alright, let's just head to Jacqueline. Pick up some quests along the way. We are losing money. Oh, look at that steward skill going up like crazy. That's what we want though. We want to hit that 50. So once we hit that 50, we can trade over into the medic or into the scouting. Want to get some of those bonuses because later on they're going to be pretty helpful. Especially the medic perk, because the medic perk actually gives health to our character. Did they change that? Nope, right here. Increase character's health, and every time you die, you regain 30%. It technically not die. I say die because if you go from 100% start of the fight, a javelin hits you or something kills you and you go straight to 0%, at the end of the fight, instead of starting at 0 for your life, you'll be at 30% rather than 0, which is game changer because if you manage to survive and get away, and another troop or army comes against you after later on, and you're sitting under 20%, I believe it is, you're gonna have to auto deploy the troops, and the auto deploy is kind of stupid. So this is really game changing in my opinion. You can argue that this one's better because, especially because of that 3% battle movement speed is incredibly good, but I personally don't want to have to auto deploy my guys, so on the long haul I think this one will be better. That's my thoughts on it. Might be different. Who's that? Is that villagers? We can go help those guys out if they don't die by the time we get to them. Wow, they got backed up. All right, villagers. That's another thing. Keep your eye out on the map for people getting attacked. When they get attacked and you go and save them, you're gonna get some points to the whoa, actually. Hold up. There's 16 of them. You might just die. Alright, shoot them, shoot them. Cavalry! Infantry! Make a shield wall. Charge. I'm getting kind of lazy because I'm trying to. Oops. Trying to fight and give out commands over here. That was a bad idea. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting some relationship bonuses, and those go towards the nobles inside of the city because you're saving their people. They like that. And the more relationships you get, the better troops that they're gonna give you. Sadly, I don't think they've implemented it to where that one guy's gonna get away. Maybe. Yeah, he's gone. That guy's on the hills up there by my mouse cursor. Is that another dude? No, that's our dudes. Okay, that guy's gone, but we saved the people. We got the relations, and yeah, they're gonna give you better troops. What I was saying about the sadly thing is that they sadly don't. They don't give you. What is it? They don't give you the option to recruit those nobles to your towns once you gain the fiefs and all that. It'd be nice if they did do that. Alright, they're running the opposite direction. Just make sure these guys get back inside. His quest was junk. I don't like the art of trade. It's a little too much work. Technically, all you do is go and sell it somewhere, but it's got to be outside of the kingdom. This is the guy we wanted, the charming man. Oops. I completely misclicked. Alright, let's go. We got whoever that guy was. I forgot his name. Alright, we got the quest going. That's our folly quest, I think. No, rescue your family. We can go get our brother after we do this little side quest thing. Let's get some troops. We're at 52. We're losing gold on the daily. But it's alright. Double check this guy. You know what I forgot? And this is another tip to those who are watching. In the beginning of the game, if you come out and you have weapons that you don't like, say this is an axe and you don't have a shield, or you know, you have a cruddy bow and you don't want any of that, double check your civilian outfit. Take that arming sword from yourself on the take that sword off of yourself in this one and replace it for your new one. That's like a perfect lower level guide, or not guide, but trick that you can do, so that you're not unsatisfied. If you're not good with like any other weapons other than a sword, like say they give you a spear. I've had that in a couple playthroughs. They gave me a spear and a shield, and I was like, how am I supposed to fight anyone with shield and spear? Like, I'm bad at that, whatever and whatnot. I put all my points into swordsman stuff, and I got shield and spear. But yeah, take that off of your civilian outfit. Use that. It's a great way to start off the game if you by chance didn't get what you wanted. Hold up, let's just double check if we got anything to give this guy. I don't even remember what his stats was over here. Yeah, this is another thing. This thing right here, it shows the skills. But previously in my other videos, I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was so tedious. I love that they implemented this right here. I just saw some guy mention it on his YouTube video earlier, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been overlooking it this whole time. And there's also this, which tells you when you're fat. Basically, you have too much stuff. Telling you you're gonna get slowed as well, but we're not too worried about that one. Yeah, so what is his stuff? He's a one-handed. He ain't pole arms. Could take that out of there. He's throwing. We can give that to him. Athletics, charms, steward, and medicine. We can actually make him our medic now, while I'm focusing on the main things, which is my steward. And throw all these stuff on him. Make him not so bad. Wow, he's only got one. Hold up. Look at that. Prime example. His body, his piece for his civilian outfit was better than the shirt he was wearing as his combat one. Do that with both your civilian, whatever you call these guys, companions. You know what? Give me that actually. I think mine's no. We good. Do that with your companions. Don't forget to do that with your companions. It's the same thing. You double check what they have, and then you go from there. Can't actually. Well, your civilian outfit's useless, but that's fine. That's not what you're used for anyways. We can sell all this. Save that for someone else. Our food is amazing. I don't remember having this much food. It was probably from that one. Yeah, it's from that one quest. The village drought or something. Animal drought. Drought. But yeah, so we're gonna get some money from that. That guy's a little bit more equipped. Artisans, I don't care for. Artisans, they're gonna give you like negative relations because he's trying to sell you some goods that are not legal, I think. If I remember correctly, they're not legal in the state or whatever. So another NPC, one of these guys, are gonna come by and they're like, hey, we don't like that. You need to give it air. If this guy's power was influential, not influential. If his power was powerful, maybe I'd consider it. But it isn't. So we ain't even gonna bother. Plus, I'm not gonna focus buying troops from here yet. We might do this one. It's a caravan ambush. How much? I got 36 dudes. Let's go. I almost misclicked that. 27 of my men. I'll be walking around with myself. And he's gone for like. So, okay, that's the other thing. When you send your companions out, this 20 days is going to be the same thing. He mentions it in the dialogue description, how long it's gonna take, and that is a long time. We can finish this quest right now. Your companions are gonna be gone for this length. So for 20 days you won't have them. So you gotta keep that in mind. That's something that it's game changing because you're expecting half your troops that just went over to go help them out to come back and you get attacked or whatever. Oh. And all of a sudden you're by yourself and you gotta go and recruit a whole bunch.
Infantry! Forward! Stand up! Forward! Horsemen! Move!
As you can tell, my buttons got a little
Infantry!
better from the last
Move!
videos. Oh shoot,
Bowmen!
these are all,
Infantry! Stand up! Cavalry! Give 'em hell!
these guys are all fighters. Get doinked. Get off your horse, sir. I'm not a spear proficiency, but it helps far better than a sword in my opinion to be doing it that way. Gotta watch out. They're not aiming for us, but get down from your horse, sir. That's right. Ooh, that guy got doinked. These Imperials, man. These crossbows, I love them. I love them. Well, how you guys all the way over there? Ooh. Oh man, he should be taking like roll damage or whatever, with the horse rolling over him. But nah, that's too much, honestly. That'd be cool, but that's a lot to ask for. Ooh, these guys, we can sell this at the. Wow, bro, you getting messed up that badly? We're gonna try to separate. We only got 4 infantrymen. No, we got more than that. Here we go. We're gonna try separating this guy. I did a little bit of research. They have implemented the new companions taking over as the leaders, I guess, when you automate them, when you send them to the commanders. So this guy, if I keep him in infantry 1, all of these guys that are in infantry 1 are going to be under his command. His skills are going to be pulled into that instead of my skills. That's another cool thing about the companion system that you got to look out for. So like if he doesn't have two-handed, why don't they have the skills thing in this page? It's kind of a it'd be nice if they just threw it in here. I know you don't need it because you're not editing anything for this guy except for his location, but it would be nice just to have that same icon in here, you know, over there. Looks like we got another pony. not a pony, but you know what I mean. Is that better? Oh man, I hate the look of this one, but it's better and it's lighter. Look at this. He's a bush Wookiee now, but it's good. I'm gonna keep that for the next companion since we're on our way over there. He's also gonna get this, just because there's the option between a sword and a mace. It's good and bad, you know. This one blunt damage does more damage overall to like when they're face to face with enemies. When their line is being held, the length and the type of damage are gonna come into play. So the second their line comes into contact with another enemy, the clubs are gonna swing faster, 93 swing, 92 swing, but their length is shorter. So if they can't get their arm over the guy's shield or whatever, or if they go to swing and the guy next to them is blocking all their hits because they're smacking into the guy next to them, that's what the length on the mace being shorter is better at compared to the sword being 100. He will be smacking his allies less, which is amazing. It's good to have that option, especially for the AIs, because the AIs actually utilize that. You know, us players sometimes we just keep smacking away until the guys get out of our way. But if we gotta try and keep that in mind as well. The length matters, so you can get more hits in. And it's these minor little things that make me love the game. Finished that quest. We got some charm for helping out that, which is amazing. Got our payment. I don't. This tools one, I haven't figured out what the items for tools are. Like I brought them hoes, I brought them hammers, I brought them all kinds of things to help them out, but it doesn't work. I don't think it's fully implemented. You could probably send your dude over there to go and help him out. Let's see what it takes. It actually understand of trade. My guy doesn't have trade. Yeah, so if I were to do this myself, I wouldn't. Normally the indicator lets you know what it, like when you've gotten the amount. It tells, it updates you that you've got the amount of things needed to give to him. But I just haven't figured out what the items are. So the quest goes to failure, and then I lose relationship with them. It's probably the best bet for now to just send your men there. But he's not gonna pay me that much, so I don't even think it's worth right now until they fix that. Because like, if I go into my inventory, this hoe or this pitchfork, sorry, it looks like it should be a tool, right? But it's a weapon. It's classified as a weapon, and there's no like tools that you can buy. Oh, that's good. Always keep these. Always keep these. I mean, if you're in dire need of money, you sell the steel. But if one day you want to go and do a smithing, it's best to keep these in your inventory. The linen and all that, you can toss that out because there's no tannery. There's only smithies made in the game. But yeah, we're not gonna do this. But we are gonna take some troops. So we're heading over to this hideout. It just turned daytime. We're not heading to the hideout just yet.
Alright guys, sorry about that, but the end of this video did not have an outro because I was completely captivated with playing. I didn't realize the footage took about 2.5 hours by the time I hit the end record button, but the rest of this will be in the next video. Hope to see you guys there. As always, if you like this, please like and subscribe. I'll see you there.